Hello, 365 days of daily posting. At least that is the challenge, that is the goal. So, quiet YouTube channel growth update for April 2026. Let's take a look at our channel right now. And last night I posted a video on macro green, and it has a good view so far based on the how number of views we have on our videos. It is a good one. So far we have 1543 subscribers, so we thank you very much for subscribing to our channel. In March I didn't record for about a month before I pick it up. So that's why I said that was the goal, because I was doing a daily recording, but then in March I didn't record at all. So we are going to go to, first we can go to our content, and I uploaded 2 videos yesterday that I have not published yet, and we have our daily recording that we have been working on, and you can see we have you can see the number of views on our content. And we are going to go to our analytics here, and we are going to let's work on March, because in March, if we go back to our things, so like March 22 I did that recording, and then I think I didn't really do much recording, and in April I recorded some products, and I start recording again in April 22. So it's about a month gap there that I didn't do my daily recording of swing trading. So when we come back and I pick March, we have 2,400 views and 143 watch hours and 17 subscribers. And our top videos during that month was tax related, because we are in the first quarter of the year, and most of us file our taxes during that time, including business owners. So we have our views were related to tax. So, and I took that 1 month to work on the business, or to work in the business, or on the business, more reflecting moving forward for 2026 project. And I decided that I'm going to continue the channel, but I'm not going to publish task videos moving forward. So in April we have task videos as well that are still dominant among the first 10, and we have one swing trading that made it to that top 10, and we have one gardening videos that made it to the top 10. But after that, everything else is about taxes. So if we can just do 2026 so far, and those top 10 are the taxes, and I can go to see more to see what is going to show us. But yeah, we have those. But moving forward, I'm planning on now publishing content on business tax return. So for 2026, I'm planning on focusing on few categories that I'm going to approach next. So as we go to our monetization journey, we have 1,553 subscribers. So we thank you very much for subscribing to our channel, and we have 1,100 valid watch hours within the last 365 days. But that is our YouTube analytics so far, and I tend to recall those numbers on our spreadsheets, and we have those for April, and March, February, and January here, and pretty much have the 2025 here. We are working on 2026, and we have up to 2025 here, even though we have 13,000 watch hour during from end of 2019 to 2025. We do not have 4,000 watch hour within the last 365 days to monetize the channel, and we do have the subscriber count that is met. That goal is met, but not the watch hour. And our mostly watch videos are about taxes. So I'm glad that I know about that information, and I shared it, and it was useful to some of you. Moving forward, I like to move away from talking about taxes and focus on other categories. So when we come here, we see that 95% of our viewers are now subscribers, and this time 52% are female and 47% are male. A lot of time the majority are male, but I'm seeing more female viewers, so you are welcome. So thank you so much for watching our videos. And for the age range, 100% between 35 years and 44 years. So I'm 48 years old, so our viewers are within this range, few years younger than us. And is it true? Are you younger than me? So, and we have this session as well, but I don't really do much with when I'm analyzing our YouTube channel, but I can click on those and just view those basic information that YouTube is providing when it comes to the analytics session. And most of our things are viewed on computer and mobile, and some on TV. So but that is all I do with the analytics session of it. Right now I'm just focusing on creating content so that I can improve myself, improve the way I'm communicating, and and be a good content creator. So let's content log. No, it's not what I will go on. It will be content calendar. So I made few updates to this year, but or this morning. But again, our objective is the same: share different ways, to save money, and different ways to make money to reach your financial independence, where you do not depend on your employer for your basic need. So, And for that, the content categories that I like to continue focusing on is going to be YouTube content. And for the YouTube content, it's just about sharing my journey, how our YouTube content creation is going. I'm new to content, even though we are doing it since 2019. I still view it like I'm new to where is what is working for me may not work for somebody else, or what is working for somebody else may not work for me. But what is working for me is not necessarily the rule, but that is what is working for me. So I like to share those, what I'm doing. And my objective is our YouTube channel to be um, a marketing tool for our online store, and at the same time be able to um, generate income on its own as well, if that makes sense, but bridge both. So with that in mind, this year I wanted to let's see if I can put this here. I wanted to lower price for on some products, and I listed them here. And what I did is I recorded a video on it and I posted on YouTube, and then I embedded here so that I can show the different specifics of the bag. So, and I think we should be able to find the bag here, and we have, you know, 19 views on this one, 4 on this one. But I'm going to continue doing that. When I'm going to list a product on our website, I will record a short video, show it to you. If that's something you're interested of buying, you'll know about it. So that is pretty much learning to sell online. Direct selling is called. But yeah, creating a video to show my product and then list it. And I'm going to list some product on eBay, on our eBay and Etsy as well. But I'm thinking about having a lower price for our website compared to those, because those marketplaces, they charge a fee, and here the payment gateway will charge a fee, but that fee is smaller. So I'm thinking about the fee on my website will be the price will be a little bit lower than what I will sell it on eBay and Etsy, so that I have a lot of inventory, because I'm in the business of sewing to sell and household home product like towels and napkins and clothing accessories. I have inventory of those that I like to just sell them out. So I'm going to be listing them, and yeah, I'm trying to see how I can make it work. Our YouTube channel, I'll use it to promote our products, and at the same time it can sustain itself by generating income through ad revenue and affiliate marketing if there are products that I use that I want to recommend. But so we have that under production. I have those 2 categories or subcategories. So we have 4 categories here: production, personal finance, gardening, and cooking. And within those, I have YouTube content creation, and I have sewing clothes, sewing gloves or sewing garments there, sewing, because I sew to sell. But sewing video will be more about sewing garment, because I'm learning to create my own pattern, clothing pattern, and I like to record videos on that. And personal finance is going to be swing trading, and that is what I pick to do my daily recording and publishing, so that I can just do is the content that is easier for me to record and publish on a daily basis without having to do any editing to it. So yeah, I pick that as one content that I will record on a daily basis. And then we have gardening. Now that we are getting to spring, I can record videos on gardening, and I pick one topic because I'm learning to grow macro green. I started last year and I'm continuing this year. I like to record videos to share my take on that. So I'm focused on that instead of the general or the whole gardening things. And cooking, I'm not going to be doing much of this, but when I'm publishing gardening videos, I'm trying to show from growing the microgreen and harvesting and serving it. I'm showing the whole process. Is a cooking portion is included in it, so I'll keep it like that. And if there are some specific recipe that I like to share, I can work on this. But other than that, my focus is going to be on those four. And I have my daily recording, which is going to be swing trading. And then I have my weekly recording, which is going to be about sewing. And I don't know how much of this I will do, but I have microgreen for now. And then I have YouTube content creation that I will record on as well. Although this, I tend to have this on a monthly basis so that I can just show how the channel did during the month. So this is going to be more a monthly things. But that is the way I'm approaching my content creation this year in 2026. And like last week, for instance, I spent a good amount of hours with Google AI, and asking questions that I like to record videos on microgreen. What are the questions people are searching that I can answer, and then give some specific, and did a lot of trials and put those here, and I will go through them to see which one I wanted to use. But I have them there with the thumbnails word that I will add as well. And I did that for the daily video well in 2025, so that I can have 1 year worth of content that I'm going to record to answer those questions. And I did that for YouTube as well, so that I have that already listed. And this morning I just came and I read few, and then I just picked this one to be the title for today. And for sewing, I did that as well some months ago, and have a long list of those possible content that I can create. And those are titles already. I might make few modifications to them if need be, and go from there. And I think I picked this one to be a video I might record today. Just doing those brainstorming using AI, and saying that you wanted to record this video. What are the questions? Because I noticed that our viewers are more like the way YouTube the way our channel is viewed is through search. Most of them is through search, and I don't know where I will find that. So therefore it's through search. So I want to continue leaning toward creating content to answer a question. So therefore, when I'm using AI to ask a question, I tend to try to look for titles that will answer a question that people are asking, that is related to what I wanted to create. And then I'll just have a list of those titles that I will just go through it to see what I'm feeling like recording. Like today, I'm thinking about recording a video on top sleeveless top that I sewed this winter, like for the first quarter of the year. And as I went through it, I just feel like I didn't really have anything here related to that other than this one. And I say, you know what, I'm going to go with this. So that means I might have to do more search again to see questions toward that, that I will add to it, so that I can have options here to choose from. When I have an inspiration of a recording to do, I just like to come to my keyword work document to go through that category, that specific category, and read through it to see which if I have a title there, a question title there, that video that I'm inspired to record is going to answer, or if I need to make some adjustment. So that is how I'm viewing it. Having that list there already, that brainstorming is done. It's not done and be done with it though. I keep adding to it and keep improving it, but it's there. So that one work is done already. And then times to times I just back create thumbnails. Like last night I think I did a few, or I'm planning on doing it today, because I have this one for this today video, and I did few for the gardening videos that I uploaded but I have not published yet. I think I have thumbnail ready for it. No, not this one, but yeah, having those ready, having thumbnails ready, it just help to publish, if that makes sense, because I'm very good at recording video and now publishing it. So yeah, last night I edited some 2025 videos, 3 of them, and then I just spent some time to create thumbnails for them as well, and Pinterest pin for them. That way they are ready. And I think I published one yesterday, and I have 2 more that I uploaded to YouTube, but I have now, they are ready. Does that make sense? And the description is short because I edit the video. I really know what I talk about it in it. I have a template for my videos as well, and I just keep, reusing it, because when you upload the video, it will ask you to reuse detail, and I can just click on that and pick the previous one that I want to reuse and just make some update to it. So that is really, this is really, I just need to add the thumbnail to it and I will publish it. So having it already uploaded with the, let's just click on this one for instance. I didn't change the title, so the title will change, and having it ready already with my disclaimer, I have it saved in a Word document that I can just copy and paste, but reusing the previous video details, I have that information already in it. So having those already in it, and update the beginning of the description, scrolling down, the playlist is already there, and then quickly select that is not AI. I have the tag in it already, and I will just pick the date and come back to my end screen and just add my end screen in it. I just know that it is ready. And what I will do to it is just change the title here and then add the thumbnails, and the thumbnails is ready already. So on my, if I come back here, on here I have where the location is for those things. I have it saved as well, and when I'm ready to to publish, I will just upload that thumbnail. The reason why I didn't put it there, it makes it easy for me to see videos that are not yet published. I can locate them easily compared to the one that have thumbnails. So that is how I'm going about my YouTube content creation, and I just wanted to move away from taxes and focus on those categories and continue daily publishing, and I'm recording and publishing daily to see how that will revive this channel, and at the same time it allows me to narrow down the process to what is necessary. So for instance, in the past I will take the background off of my pictures, and is another steps that I'm trying to avoid now, so that I'm it's easy for me to create my thumbnails. So I have pictures, you know, and is again in a working process, but just trying to have folders of those. But I record myself and then I'll carry into silly images and save them. So there is a process to it, and some of them I'm too close to the top of the top, but I like to have the content category at the top. So therefore there are videos, there are some images here that I won't be able to use easily when I'm batch recording. So I'm trying to, go through them and take those that I can use down to another folder or so. And when I click on the folder, I know that, I can just move those to my software I'm using, Inkscape, and create my thumbnail. So it's all about learning. There is different aspect of content creation, and I'm just narrowing down to what I can do to get the content out there. Instead of having a bottleneck stopping me from publishing the content, I'm eliminating those unnecessary process. They might be important, they might be good, but I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm trying to create, and I'm focusing on quantity. And the more I'm creating, the more I will improve. So I'm not editing my daily videos. I just record this morning. I have not published it yet, and I'm working on this one as I'm talking to you. And yeah, but when it comes to gardening and sewing, I'm editing those. Because for the gardening one, I'm showing the whole process, so I'm cutting things out of it. And yeah, that is, what I have to share with you when it comes to YouTube content creation, and to see if we would be able to reach that goal of monetizing this channel so that it can sustain itself, generating revenue. Again, we are in the business of making money, and at the same time be able to sell our products by showing them to our audience and selling them on our own website. So yeah, I'm trying to use our YouTube channel both ways like that, and it is a journey, and I'm sharing the process with you. If there is few things that you find useful in your own journey, so that would be great. So thank you so much for your time. And as a disclaimer, I'm not a business consultant or a financial advisor, so use that information as your own discretion. I'm just trying to share my journey with you. If there is few things that you find useful, or if there is some advice you have to share with us, that would be great. So thank you so much for your time. And this content is brought to you by our website, liberlabel.com. So let's see here. Yeah, so for more of our YouTube content strategy, will you please check the playlist in the description of this video. So thank you so much for your time. Happy creating, content creating. So thank you.